here for lucky number 13 episode of the Fanboy Lair podcast. I'm your loyal host, Najee. I'm here with Rel. Say hello, sir.
What's up?
All right, so we here. We took a week off, but we didn't even notice that we took a week off.
Yeah, to be honest, we were just talking earlier. I didn't realize we didn't have an episode last week until, I don't know, what, Friday or something like that. And I was
No,
it
was Saturday.
Oh, yesterday.
I think it was Saturday.
At the time of this recording, that was yesterday. So
yeah.
I was just like, oops.
Yeah, so, Rel, if you will, run down a list of what we got on the docket today.
All right, so Young Justice is coming back, but not where you expect. Powerless has been pulled from NBC's schedule. Another Indiana Jones movie. Hopefully it's not shit. Star Wars Episode 9 still has a release date. For video game news, we've got some stuff to go over there. I'll probably run that down. The Lion King live-action movie has found its Timon and Pumbaa. And then we have the weekly CW shows, plus Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And who the fuck is directing the Flash movie?
That's the question we all would like to know. That's like trying to figure out who, what's the point of the universe, right?
Or who's running our country.
Yeah, right. Well, we know that.
Right? Yeah. Well, we thought it was Steve. No, never mind.
Yeah. Well, let's kick it off with that Young Justice Outsiders.
Yeah, so the series has a title now. It's Young Justice Outsiders. And everyone figured it would just come all episodes to Netflix. Wrong. So get those wallets ready because another streaming service from Warner Brothers is on the way. And that's where it will be streaming alongside a Titan show.
Yeah, thanks a lot, fucking Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm trying to clean it up. I want this to be PG. Thanks a lot, Barry Allen. Y'all said he fixed the timeline, he still messed it up.
Barry can't do anything right, man. Jeez.
Just leave it alone.
Gee, this is like you getting Iris, but then Cisco's brother dying. Like, we get Young Justice, but now we're going to pay for another streaming platform.
Now, if this all comes out, though, at the same time, they're going to see a dip.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to see a dip. Everybody probably going to watch it. If it's all on, like, 13 episodes straight out at one time.
Yep. Oh, man, that's going to
everybody
go right
watching
off.
it for the first month. It's going to be the WWE Network.
Yeah.
All over again. They're going to watch it, then all right, time to cut it.
It's funny because, like, we have Payback playing in the background, and I'm going to cancel my subscription after this pay-per-view is over. But yeah.
Really?
Nah, I'm lying.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, dog, we're going to have to rework our voodoo.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're on my network subscription.
No, on somebody. So I was like, yo.
It might be mine. You and my brother are on it, actually.
Like, yo.
But yeah, so that all should be coming out sometime in 2018. They haven't had a set release date. I'm excited to see Titans. I'm hoping it's the live action Titans they were talking about.
So, but they've been talking about this for 2 years almost.
Yeah, now I mean,
almost 3 years.
Now, are we gonna tie? Is this gonna be tied into the DC TV universe? Are we gonna get Colt Haynes back as Red Arrow? Are we gonna do something like that? That'd be nice.
I don't know. That would be nice, but that's almost if you want to do it. I remember, like I said, this was about 3 years ago because, like, the brother from, I think it was the Vampire Diaries, was about to leave the show because the whole time they were saying he was going to be Nightwing. Like, there was videos, Bull getting husky. It was funny because if you watch, like, the first 2 seasons of Vampire Diaries, he's kind of small.
Yeah.
He's small and puffy, right? Like, Sylvester Stallone in the first one. Then in the third season, he was all shredded up, man. It's like, he got super husky. And then, like, he kept putting on Instagram bench press photos of him wearing a Nightwing shirt. I'm like, oh, okay. Because this one, remember when they were saying TNT was going to get Titans?
Yeah.
Nothing came of it. So, I don't know. I hope this may be the live action one. It would make sense that it be live action. Why are you going to come out with two animated series
and
that's basically the same thing?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is a live action one, but then
it's like the Teen Titans are comprised of some of the people from Young Justice, so it'd be kind of weird.
Exactly. So I'd much rather see the live. Hope it's the live action, and then we can segue. I can see a live action retelling of probably what I think is probably the most tragic characters in, like, DC to me is the Judas Contract with Tara.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's like one of the most tragic characters out there. Just on how I'm just going on, but I haven't read the comics. I'm trying to figure out a way to get them. If anybody out there has those comics digitally, please, I will send you my email so you can send them to me.
Them to you.
But just going by Teen Titans and the Judas Contract, the new movie that came out, like her character has a rough backstory, and it's like she doesn't know who to trust. She gets manipulated. It ends up, both times it just ends up with her dying.
Yeah.
And it's just like fucked up because it's, you know, I just think it's one of those characters that got taken advantage of.
Oh, definitely.
And it's, you know, just her arc, how it is. Like, she thinks she's on the right side. Then soon as she's start to realize, like, yo, Slade this ain't that boy to be fucking with, she dies.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
You know?
did she die?
Did you watch it yet?
I did.
Yeah, she died.
But she opened her eyes at the end, didn't she?
No, she opened her eyes, looked at him, and then closed her eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, she died. And just like even in Teen Titans, she's that stone.
Yeah. I remember she did. Yeah, and I know she did. She did die in the Teen Titans show.
Yeah.
Right?
And that shit, again, that messed with me because that was like, I think the first cartoon I watched, like superhero cartoon where the person died. I'm like, oh, hold up. But again, I the movie, as you know, I was supposed to write something, but that ship has sailed.
Why? Yeah, go ahead.
No, because I felt I wanted to write something the week it came out. So, and we're what 2-3 weeks behind.
We'll still accept it.
2-3 weeks behind is
We'll still accept it. Who cares?
But
I haven't seen a single article about the Judas Contract yet or anything.
Really?
So, yeah, I haven't seen a single review on it. Nothing.
Oh wow.
So.
But I seen IGN gave it a grade, but
yeah, those DC animated movies don't get the spotlight that they deserve because they're building such a good cohesive animated universe.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
It's amazing how they do it. Where they release a regular, you know, a movie that's a part of their universe, but then they release a one shot like The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one? It was another one they released that was a one shot of sorts.
Can't remember because I had a list, but the list I had was only the ones.
Was Bad Blood? I think Bad Blood.
Nah, that's the same. I was still Jason O'Mara's Batman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just saying you haven't seen anything of the other. Like, what's the black guy name? I can't remember his name.
Black guy? What black guy?
He was in the movie Bad Blood.
Oh,
Lucius,
okay.
Was it Lucius Fox's son?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I only watched Bad Blood once, and I didn't enjoy it that much.
I thought it could have been better.
Yeah.
And for me, I really was upset they didn't have.
And that was the Court of Owls one, right?
No.
Which one was that?
What, Bad Blood?
Yeah.
That was with Talia. I think that was with Talia. She came back.
What? Didn't they have one with the Court of Owls?
The Court of Owls was with Witchcom. Was the Damian Wayne?
Oh, that was either Son of Batman or Batman and Robin, or Batman versus Robin.
That was like both of them.
Okay.
No. It was Batman versus
Robin. Okay. Oh, yep. Got it. All right.
Yeah. So, but they release like one shots, but then they release stuff that's a part of their whole series.
They released it. They released at least so far. It's been 2 a year. That's part of the universe. And then, like you were saying, every now and then they'll put out another animated movie that's just something else.
Yeah. So I mean, I like the Judas Contract.
Yeah, I liked it. I like all the stuff with the Teen Titans. Yeah, I mean, I like how they put Damian Wayne in the Teen Titans too. That was, and he's also in the Teen Titans in the comics too, I believe.
Yeah. But I mean, and again, like you said, they don't get the spotlight that they deserve.
They don't,
because I thought Justice League Dark was good.
I love Justice League Dark.
I fell asleep on it, mind you. It was because I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning and watched it. Like it was one of those. I fell asleep at 11, woke up at 3. Like, oh, I'm up. Let me watch this, and the next thing you know, a half hour later, I'm back down, not waking back up until 8:30. So it's not because of the show. I mean, because the movie was bad.
Yeah,
it was just because.
No, that was good, man. A lot of people don't. I mean, I don't even know how many people like actually realize that that's a shared universe. Like Justice League War, Throne of Atlantis, Bad Blood, Batman versus Robin. Like that's all the same Batman in every one of those movies.
It's all the same Batman. Yeah. I mean, because they did that, they followed like the New 52 started it over.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody really if they see that, but that's a good way to go. Like that's not bad.
I'm trying to. One shot. Here you go. Like I think Assault on Arkham was a one shot.
That's definitely a one shot.
That was a one shot. And then you had. Well, Jason Momoa did do. Well, do you count Gods and Monsters? Did you watch that one?
I did, but that's like in a different universe.
I think that was a one shot.
Yeah, that had to be.
Yeah, because it was Michael C. Hall's Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. They come out with two, like I think you're saying, like 2 a year.
Yeah, that's a part of you. So far, yeah.
Batman vs. Robin and Justice League God of Monsters, they both was 2014.
Yeah. But they had in 2014, they also released,
No, I'm sorry, it was 2015.
2015, it was Throne of Atlantis, right?
2014?
Nah, 14 was War. 14 was Justice League War and whatever else they had.
Well, then they released 3 in 15 then.
But one of them wasn't a part of that universe, though, right?
Yeah, the Assault on Arkham came out. When the fuck?
Yeah, when I say 2 a year, I mean 2 a year that's a part of that connected universe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you just meant 2 movies in total.
No. They've been releasing more than 2 in a year, but.
Yeah, because, I mean, again, you got. Yeah, the Killing Joke was a one shot. Justice League Dark, then Judas Contract. Then I think this Batman and Harley Quinn. That's gonna be another one shot.
Okay. See, I didn't even know that was coming out.
Yeah, that's
like an August release date or something.
I don't think they got a August. I don't think they have a. Oh, yeah, it says summer 17. So
yeah, that's typically how they've been doing it.
Yeah.
It's been like one in January, then one in like April or May, and then another one like in the summer. Because the last summer is when that Killing Joke came out. That god awful Killing Joke.
I still haven't watched it.
Oh my god!
I got to the point where Barbara and Bruce was on the roof, and I was like,
where did that come? I was like,
exactly. Then
I was like, was that in the comic? I was like, I never heard of that in the comic. I never read the Killing Joke, so I was like,
never read it?
No, I never. I have it, but I never read it. Yeah, I never read it. Now hear me out here. I never read the Killing Joke, right? And that movie made me not want to read it. But then I heard like it's nothing like the book.
Nothing like it.
Yeah,
that's honestly that's the first time I watched anything in comic book that involves comics that I was like, yo, I can't watch this. This is totally out of fucking left field.
Yeah,
and I voluntarily sit through Ben Affleck as Daredevil.
Well,
I'm saying.
I mean, I would rather watch Ben Affleck as Daredevil than watch The Killing Joke again.
And that's what fucked me up.
But
you got, like I said, you got Batman and Harley Quinn coming out.
That's gonna be not interesting.
Why not? You got Kevin Conroy coming back.
I mean, that's always good. But I mean, I'm not gonna. I reserve judgment. But it's just like the last time I seen Batman. The last 2 times I saw Batman fight Harley Quinn. 1, he punched her in the face while she was underwater, and then 2, like she was doing like all these kind of crazy fucking backflips, and she tried to kick him. He grabbed her leg and threw her, and that was the extent of those fights.
But we don't. I was not even sure if it's one of those things though.
Oh, you think they're gonna be like teammates?
Because it has Poison Ivy in it, so maybe it's.
Oh, like that episode of the animated series
maybe
with like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
We don't know yet. That's just the name, and they got
That was a good episode.
Kevin Conroy and Melissa Rauch as the two the 2 characters. If you don't know who Melissa Rauch is, she's Bernadette Roustakowski. I don't know how to say it. Her last name. Wallowitz off of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay.
She's Howard's wife.
Gotcha. Okay. Now I know exactly who she is.
And she can do the voice.
Yeah, she sounds like she could do the voice.
Yeah, she can do the voice. So I was excited when I heard that. So
who originally does her voice? Tara Strong, right?
Tara Strong.
I don't know why they didn't get her. Kevin Conroy and her might have some chemistry, I guess. You know, they worked on the show
scheduling.
Oh yeah.
You gotta think these voice actors.
You have a set release date.
Yeah, be having a lot on their plate.
And voice actors don't get enough credit. Like Jason Momoa, man, he's a fucking man. Rest in peace.
Well, you got he died.
Well, no, not Jason Momoa, but Mace.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to that later.
Threw me off. Like what? Wait a minute. But no, what you going? If you're gonna talk about voice actors don't get no credit, Kyrie Payton.
Yeah.
My man to play. Didn't he do the voice of Aqualad in Black Manta?
Yeah.
Like, come on. You literally having a conversation with yourself. But again, I go back to Judas Contract. It was a good movie. If anybody get a chance to watch it,
it is sad though.
check it out.
Especially anybody who likes.
I'm a fan of Tara.
Yeah, anybody who likes Tara, like that's a sad movie for her. Like, man, she like when she came in with the makeup on, I was like, my God, she looks like a whore.
Yeah, but I'm like, I felt weird watching that scene. I'm like,
yeah,
how old is she?
And I was like, wait, and how old is Deathstroke? Like, apparently he was dead. So like,
I wasn't even worried about Deathstroke. I'm worried, how old is she? Like, what constitutes a teen in their universe? Is like,
maybe she's 18.
Maybe.
You gonna see fucking Slade Wilson on Barely Legal and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. You gonna have more walk out, Chris Hansen. Mr. Wilson.
Hey, what is this? What is the meaning of this?
We got these transcripts here.
Were you gonna have sex with this 13-year-old girl? I was merely manipulating her to fulfill a contract.
Due to your history, we find that believable. Well, carry on. Oh. But
you about to lose this. But
where were we at with that? Well, that's
we can go to Powerless. Did you watch Powerless?
I've never watched an episode.
Never watched Powerless, and will never see it. It's been pulled off NBC's schedule. Wonder why?
Has it been pulled off their website?
I don't know, but it wasn't. I don't think it's looking too good for that show anyway. I haven't heard any.
I mean, I'm just saying you could catch.
You know how they say like in wrestling, like even if you get a bad reaction, at least you get a reaction. I haven't heard shit about Powerless, and that's bad.
They switched it up. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the cast. I wanted to watch it because of the cast. I still have a slight thing for Vanessa Hudgens because of the whole High School Musical thing.
Yeah.
But it got Alan Tudyk in it, who is another voice actor, or he's just a guy who don't get enough credit at all. I mean, people who watch Firefly and Serenity know who he is.
Yeah.
But
that means I've seen him.
Yeah, you know who he is, right?
No.
Alan Tudyk. He's Wash.
I would have to see it. I don't remember those names from fucking... Because I never watched Firefly. I only watched Serenity.
My gosh. All right. I can tell you this. You'll know his voice. He was King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay.
Candy.
Yeah.
And he was in the last 3 Disney movies, actually.
Really?
I think he was in Moana. He was in Frozen. And he was in Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, shit.
No, he was in Zootopia. I don't think he was in Moana. But, dude.
Still recent.
Yeah, and he's also, here you go, the best role everyone knows him as. You seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
He's Pirate Steve.
Oh, okay. See, now I know who he is. Finally, a movie I've seen more than once.
And he doesn't get enough credit, like actors and voice actors. But he was in Power. He was in the show Powerless, yeah. And I was like, I gotta watch it because of him.
I thought the idea was cool. Some people were under the conception that it was part of the DC TV universe.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't think so. Because all the superheroes in that show, from what I heard anyway, none of them were like the Flash. Because if it was in that universe, you could say the Flash did this because that's an actual TV show.
Yeah.
Or, but then it was like, how would that work? It would, like, you either exist in a universe with Supergirl or you exist in a universe with Arrow, Flash, and the Legends. So it's like they're separate, or just Arrow and Flash, technically. They're separate because, the Legends are all over the place.
Yeah.
So I'm like, those are separate. So you can't really exist in that same universe. It's just like saying Gotham exists in that universe. It could, but we're not in that time period.
You had to go time traveling.
You had to time travel back in time and then go to Gotham City.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, where would Batman be at now? Because technically he would be the right age. You know what I'm saying? And that's if Gotham even takes place in the past. I don't even know if it does it?
I don't know. It's supposed to. Bruce is young.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, is it a young Bruce starting now, or is it a young Bruce starting? Because like the cars lead you to believe that it's in like the 90s or something like that.
I never paid attention. I never paid attention to it.
I seen the old Crown Vic on there, and I was like, oh, look at that.
Yo, I mean, but Gotham, every movie except the Christopher Nolan universe always had Gotham have like some type of old school feel. Like even fucking Tim Burton's Batman's was like, yo, why is Gotham just? It's like in a pocket in New Jersey.
Such a good looking Gotham though.
What?
Tim Burton's Gotham. I liked it.
I like Chicago Gotham better.
Oh, what, like the Dark Knight Gotham?
Yeah, that was Chicago. First two was Chicago.
Yeah.
Part 3 was Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's in Heinz Stadium.
Not only that, you saw him blow up the steel bridges, the yellow steel bridges.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
No, I forgot what they call them, the Roberto Clemente Bridge.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of them, and that really is one of them.
I just put words together. Anyway, so Powerless is.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna get renewed. They'll probably finish it out.
Canceled. I don't even think it got. I don't even think it's getting finished. I don't think it's gonna finish.
You don't think they're gonna finish it out?
No.
I wouldn't
like I
finish
said,
it
the
out.
cast. I forgot. They got Ron Funches, who's a funny comedian dude.
Yeah.
And he's black. You gotta give him some.
I'll give him a dap.
Yeah. But you said there's a Indiana Jones movie.
Yes, I mean now. Okay, so it's set for July 20th, 2020, and yes, Harrison Ford is returning.
What's wrong with that? Harrison Ford going to die. I think this will be the jump off for a new trilogy. Who's the director? Did they say?
Spielberg's back. So
Let's keep George Lucas away from the dialogue.
So I don't know. My only concern for that is I didn't like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It wasn't a bad movie, but I can't not compare it to the other ones because it's an Indiana Jones film.
No, I get it. I know it was the worst of all of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. It was a fun movie until the
aliens came. Exactly.
And I was like, oh, you lost me.
That's exactly what happened with me. I was like, and I seen the aliens. I was like, whoa. Fucking real aliens?
Like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, you lost me. And I've done seen people face get melted off. We seen the freaking Ark of the Covenant. We seen the Holy Grail. I've seen Indiana Jones walk across an invisible bridge and he threw some fucking dirt on it so he know where the bridge is.
Hey.
But I couldn't wrap my head around aliens.
I couldn't do it. Neither could I. Maybe if they just left it up to interpretation, like, all right, were there really aliens or weren't there really? No, there were real aliens. Like,
and they took off in a ship, but it wasn't like a spaceship. It was like they were aliens from a different dimension. And I'm like, where's Neil deGrasse Tyson when you need him?
Yo, I seen that and I was like, this movie was like somewhat grounded the entire time, and then we go straight into extraterrestrials.
Literally jumping the shark. And for me,
they fucking
that's
flew over the shark.
I watch it. Weird enough, I will almost watch it almost time it comes on though.
Yeah, like I'll watch it. I will watch it.
It's something you can have on in the background while you do homework or clean up. You know what I mean?
It's definitely one of those. Like
the part he says, so what did he say? Something. Like what? Big ass ants. I mean, it had its moments. I hope this one's better. One thing I can say about it, it wasn't because of Shia LaBeouf. They want to blame it on him.
Nah, it wasn't Shia LaBeouf. Nah.
They want to blame it on Shia LaBeouf, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it was Shia LaBeouf at all. That movie, it was the aliens, definitely.
Yeah, so you said July 20th, 2020.
Yeah. That's the marketing. 2020.
Yeah.
Indy returns. He's gonna be like, what is he gonna do? Like,
this is really gonna be a passing of the torch.
Gotta be. Has to be one of those passing the torch.
So
movies.
who's gonna be the next person?
It's gonna be me.
Did they announce a cast list yet?
Nah. It's still a ways away, so.
Okay.
We'll probably hear more about it next year.
My fantasy casting, just because I don't want to give up on him. I'm going through. I would give Liam Hemsworth an audition.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he can pull off an adventure type movie, and you're not going for.
What was the last thing he was in?
Oh yes, The Dressmaker with Kate Winslet. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on my watch list. I will be watching it for all you movie guys out there.
Okay, all right, The Dressmaker. Sounds as bad as Matt Hardy's pants right now.
No, it's Kate Winslet. Come on now.
All right, you got me.
That's like saying, hey, this movie with Meryl Streep sounds like shit. Like, come on, man.
She'll make the movie good single-handedly.
Look.
All right. Star Wars Episode 9 has its release date. and it's not December. It's
That's
May
weird.
24th, 2019.
That means they're going to release 2 movies that year.
You think?
They're
But
gonna release.
I would have thought they would have kept Star Wars Episode 9 towards the end of the year, though. But I guess they just like.
What is it, like, you have, it's at 2019?
Yeah. What, that
So
young
you
Harrison
have-
Ford movie?
Huh?
That young Han Solo movie?
That's next year.
Oh, damn. Ah, you're right, because they already casted for that.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Yeah, I can see that.
Give the
Boba
fans
Fett.
what they want in Christmas, and we still going to take y'all money.
Yeah. I can see that.
Boba Fett ain't, he going to wear a fucking helmet the whole
No
movie.
movie.
And
You're
niggas
like-
like, oh, shit, it's Boba Fett. Like, I've
Who you
never
put in that suit?
seen anybody get so much popularity for for someone who was literally in 2 movies for like a total of maybe 8 minutes.
I don't even know what he did to gain that popularity.
I don't know either. A lot of people saying it's because they read the companion books,
Yeah.
but for the movie watcher and the casual Star
But
Wars
they still
fan,
like Boba Fett. And I'm just like,
that's
what did
I'm
he
saying.
do?
Like, why?
I was like, what did he do?
His helmet's cool. Like,
The fuck does that mean? Because he's the only person with a jetpack?
no, I guess because he said no disintegrations. Like, oh, come on. Like, seriously, Darth Vader said, "Yeah, I want him alive. No disintegrations." Oh shit, this dude disintegrate people.
Yeah.
He got me the shit. Like, what Boba
Just
Fett
word
just did
of
by
mouth.
mistake.
I told
Shit, I meant to put this joint on stun.
you Lord Vader was an accident.
Like, exactly. But I believe that's what they might have come.
I can
out
see
at
that because they
Christmas.
don't have a release date for that movie, so I can see that being into 2019.
Yeah, so
What are we gonna do for Star Wars after that's over? I wonder.
man, I don't know. They might get the money. Like, up, episode 10.
Rogue One 2. You're like, how the fuck is that possible? Rogue One's dead.
I don't know.
Fuck it, Rogue 2. That's what they'll call it. Oh man.
The years between. Here you go. You could fucking get a Saul Guerrero movie.
Yeah, why not? Just
He's
fucking
a
go back.
Fucking man.
He was scary as shit in Rogue One.
Hey, listen here, Jen. Like, yo,
Why have you come here?
boy, put his face mask on, get his oxygen.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about you being asthmatic.
I will die with my planet. But why? Just fucking come on.
But we're gonna we will do the video game corners with Rel near the end, so you can have all the time you need. We just go through the regular rundown. Is that all right with you?
That is perfectly fine with me.
You know, that's the bonus material. That's that hidden track at the end of a song on a tape.
Oh yeah, where
get
you're
like
like, why is
6
this track 10 minutes? And then you get first song is 3 minutes, and you gotta wait 2 minutes in, and then another song comes on.
Oh yeah.
We should do that. Just it'd be silent. People like the fuck. I'll do like a whole other intro song.
What? Wait, they're back?
But the live action Lion King is moving ahead, and it is going to be directed by Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
A+ for that one. And then Seth Rogen's going to be Pumbaa, and Billy
Eichner.
is going to be Timon.
I'm all on board with.
I was on board once he said Jon Favreau was directed. And
Yeah, but you just heard this or something?
no, I just heard
Oh.
the Timon and Pumbaa casting.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say like, yeah, well,
I'm saying I was on board a while ago.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, once he said he was directing it, I hopped on. But I mean, Billy Eichner, do I know him?
No, but dude's fucking hilarious. I find dude fucking hilarious. Anybody who watch, I'm sorry, trying to cut down the cussing. But anybody who watch Parks and Recreation, I think it's season 6 or season 7.
Yeah.
Once his character came on, he's freaking hilarious. Every episode he's in, and it was he got a show on I think True TV.
Yeah.
It's like walking the sidewalk with Billy Eichner or whatever. Just I'd be having a New York guy asking random stuff.
Yeah.
He has one dude. He's walking the street with Amy Poehler. And like, do you know who Amy Poehler is? Nah. This dude said like that bitch corny, and she was right next to him. He's like,
my
tell him how
heart.
you really feel.
Damn.
But I think the energy he has. I think he can pull off the Timon.
Yeah.
And I know Seth Rogen's gonna be blazed.
Oh man, he sounds like a Pumbaa.
He's gonna be blazed, and he gotta have his laugh.
Oh yeah,
you heard Seth Rogen laugh.
I was about to say I can't do it, but that was close. That's close enough. I can't
do it. That drove me killing me, man.
Seth Rogen sounds like he laughs like that when he's high anyway.
Yeah, no. But I'm looking forward to it. When is that? It's 19?
Yeah, July 19th, 2019. Marketing, 2019. Nah, it's not the same as 2020.
No, it's not. It's not. But you tried.
Yeah, I know.
You tried.
All right. So who the fuck is directing the Flash movie? Who's Robert Zemeckis? Apparently, it was reported by Screen Junkies that Robert Zemeckis, he's the director of Back to the Future.
I know who Robert Zemeckis is. They was gonna get Robert Zemeckis.
That's what they're saying. The Screen Junkies broke it and said that he was doing it, right? And then everybody was like, "Screen Junkies, slow the fuck down." He talked to them and had like one meeting. It doesn't mean he's doing a movie. Don't get people's hopes up.
Yeah,
But that's who they're looking at now. It's not confirmed that he is.
I'm on board with that.
Same here. It's not confirmed that he is, but that's the guy that's in the light right now.
Like, do you know what else Robert Zemeckis done besides Back to the Future?
Nope.
You got Forrest Gump, in a movie that's near and dear to my heart that I swear, minus the pilot's license, so it's my life. Minus the pilot's license and getting all the booty. Flight. You never saw Flight with Denzel Washington?
Nah.
Oh my gosh, this movie is awesome.
Is that when he flew the plane upside down?
He flew the plane upside down. We're going to glide it.
Regular fucking.
What did he say? We're going inverted.
Oh, okay. I heard about that movie. I've never seen it though.
It's on my Voodoo.
It's on the Voodoo?
Watch it.
Maybe that might
my
be the movie.
man. When I say my man was an alcoholic.
Oh, that's why you relate to him.
Oh my gosh, I was kind of jealous of his stash. This boy had like a case of beer under the sink, and then bottles of liquor in the cabinet. My man was on point with his alcohol game. You know, aside from the movie, aside from the alcohol, Flight was a darn good movie. Anybody who hasn't seen it, I really suggest you go see it. It was some of Robert Zemeckis and Denzel's best work as of late. And the cast in it. You got Don Cheadle as a supporting role to Denzel.
That sounds pretty.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
He's always good. He came in there after they went to the hospital.
Yeah.
He came in and was like, "Yo, man, I got." He said, "I got
tickets to Paradise."
No, he said, "I got you your cigarettes. I got you your cell phone charger and all this. I got you some stroke mags." He said, "You go." He said, "You." He said, "You go ahead and stroke it all day. You a goddamn hero."
Got you some stroke man. My man.
I've never heard that before.
Never.
And I've never heard it since. He said, "Got you some stroke bags." I was like, you should have saw my face when I first, what the hell's a stroke mag? And then you just saw him pull out like a whole
stack of Playboy.
Stack of pork.
Oh, shit. Stroke man.
He said, "You go ahead and stroke it all you want, man. He's a darn hero." I'm like, yo, this bull is hilarious. But they get Robert Zemeckis, I'm immediately on board.
Yeah, definitely. I'm fingers crossed because I really want the Flash movie to move ahead in its production, but without a director, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
Doug, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, again, I like Ezra Miller, but I'm not. All the longer they take to make this movie is going to go make what I said earlier true. Excuse me, about Grant Gustin being like everyone's Flash.
Yeah. The longer they wait, he's already in the third season, and once again, like my friend was like, "Yeah, man, that Flash movie coming out next year," and I was like, "Dude, they don't even have a fucking director." Yep. I was like, "Granted, things can change." I was like, "But they ordered a page one rewrite, and then they don't have a director." I was like, "You'll be lucky if that shit comes out December of next year." Lucky. I mean, so fucking. I'm saying 2019 now.
And that's the whole thing.
at the earliest.
And if it's 2019, Flash will be in season 5.
Season 5. Yes, yeah, because they started season 4
or
this year.
It's going into, or if it's released in the fall, going into season 6.
6, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you done had Grant Gustin for 6 years by the time this movie comes out, and we'll only have seen the Flash one time in a movie that wasn't about him.
Yes, one time in a movie that came out 2 years ago.
2 years ago at that point. They're going to forget.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not. They're going to forget.
And that's what I said when they first announced it.
And, like, do they even have a second Justice League movie slated yet?
Yeah. I think the second Justice League movie comes out 2 years after. So I think 19. So that may come out.
Damn.
Oh, they're trying to catch up, dude.
Jeez. It's only been fucking. By the time the second Justice League movie comes out, there have only been 4 Avengers movies. That's it.
Well, Marvel know how to space it out.
Then you're damn right. They didn't care. Man, how long was it? It was like 4 years between Iron Man and the first Avengers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we got Batman v Superman, and the next year we got the Justice League. They took 4 years, man.
What? Because they were building. I told you they build. Again, I thought, like I said once before that Marvel did it the right way. They even laid out the blueprint where you introduce your heroes and had them all have their own standalone, so you can form that bond or actually get invested into their character, and then you do the team up. Yeah. And I even said it would work out perfectly now, where if you did that with the Justice League, you'll be coming out when Marvel will be, if and when it happened, on their decline. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So as Marvel's going down, you're on the way up.
Yeah.
But you're trying to rush and actually compete with Marvel. I mean, you can compete with Marvel, but I would think money-wise, you always say play the long game.
So that is exactly true. Money-wise, you play the long game. And the thing that, like, pisses me off is, like, they have...
Excuse me.
No,
One second. Sequel... According to Wikipedia, a sequel for the Justice League is slated for June 14th, 2019.
Okay, you can always trust Wikipedia.
I'm just saying.
Nah, that was a joke. Not on you, man. No, but Wikipedia is probably right. June 14th, 2019 seems fucking perfectly accurate. Because they did announce 2 Justice League movies, the Part 1 and Part 2, which they're still doing, because this one they're fighting Steppenwolf, and the next one it should be Darkseid.
Oh, I love that band.
Huh? No. So that's the way they should be going. But the thing I was gonna say earlier is that you're exactly right with them telling the individual character stories. Like, you don't need to do the 7 founding members of the Justice League, right? You just need to get the big ones out of the way. You did a Man of Steel movie. Batman v Superman could have just been a Batman movie. Instead of releasing Suicide Squad, that's when you could have tried to get your Flash movie out, or you got Wonder Woman coming out. That's how they should have tried to do it. They should have did it like that. If you could have got those 4 at least, you could have done your Justice League movie. You could have did Cyborg in like June, and then Justice League at the end of the year.
Cyborg don't even need his own movie.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You can
or Aquaman and
you
then
could have
Justice
shoehorned
League.
in Cyborg the way they did with basically how they did with Banner.
Oh, I mean, he got it.
He got his own movie, but it wasn't under the Marvel.
It wasn't, but it was still part of the extended universe.
Yeah.
Because Tony Stark was at the end of that movie.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I'm just saying you can. But that was what? 2008.
Yeah, that was like a couple months.
Yeah,
well, after Iron Man or before Iron Man?
After Iron Man. The same year. That was the same year. So.
Yeah. So. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, and you're right. They could go without a Cyborg movie. They definitely could have. But I'm just saying, at least if you got Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman in their individual movies, along with the Flash, I think they would have been set. If they had just did just those 4 standalone movies, and then did the Justice League, they'd have been set. You could have introduced Cyborg in like a Superman sequel. You could have introduced him in Batman and just say he lived in Gotham and played for their football team and did some. There's always ways around it and shit like that.
Yeah, that's my whole
do something
thing.
odd and pair up Flash and Cyborg. Like, fuck it.
I don't think Cyborg really needs a
movie. He's getting one though,
movie.
right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be getting one, which is like, what the hell?
But that's what I'm saying. Like everything they do, you're just like, well, why? Like, and it's like you're having a Justice League with no Martian Manhunter, no Green Arrow, and you don't have a Green Lantern yet.
So I don't know. So I mean, we already established that DC fucks up the whole movie business. You know, the live action movie elements.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't know. But also, you said it was something like a segue. You was talking about you mentioned Marvel.
Yeah.
I seen you was talking about you posted Phase 4 maybe in question.
Yeah, I took that down because Phase 4 is not in question.
Yeah, I don't think it's in question. They're not worrying about it right now.
Yeah, it's like, what are they gonna do? Don't worry, you're gonna get Phase 4 news. Let's finish up with Infinity Wars
still
first.
Filming Infinity War.
Yeah, exactly.
He said they're not gonna be finished until like the end of the year.
Exactly. That's my point. Like don't worry about it. Phase 4. No matter what anybody posts, no matter what he says in an interview, don't worry about Phase 4. You still got a Captain Marvel movie that's coming out. You still got 2 Avengers movies, Black Panther, Thor.
You can't say, that's one of those things. You saying
Ant-Man.
Phase 4. Ant-Man comes out next year after
Infinity War.
After Infinity War.
Dude, now this is the crazy thing. What's going to happen in Infinity War to go and have a movie in between those 2 movies? Like, what the fuck type of state is Ant-Man and the Wasp going to be in? You have no idea.
In Infinity War?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if the Wasp is going to be in Infinity. She might.
Now, that's a good way to put it. Is the Wasp going to be in it?
Yeah.
You might get...
Because it could be him, like, getting the Wasp ready to go fight in the next movie. You never know.
Yeah.
Because what I think Infinity Wars is going to end up being is kind of like the Thanos quest. I kind of think it's going to be him collecting the Infinity Stones, and then it'll fight him in the second movie.
You think it's going to end with So that's my whole thing. I thought remember when they was going to split them up?
Yeah.
I always thought it was going to be the first movie was always going to be Thanos collecting the stones, Thanos stopping, trying to stop, them trying to stop him from collecting the stones.
That's exactly what I think.
And it ends basically with the last stone being put in the gauntlet.
Yep.
And everybody like, holy shit.
That's exactly
what are we going to do?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think is going to happen. Is that Thanos is going to win this first Avengers movie. He's going to collect all the stones, and they're going to fight him in the second movie with the Infinity Gauntlet. That's what I think.
Yeah. Or, we know the Russos, they already made, so far under their belt, they have the 2 longest Marvel movies. Captain America, Civil War. The Winter Soldier was first the longest.
Yeah.
And then they made it longer with Civil War.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if this one hits 2:45, maybe 3 hours.
I think this would be the time to make a Batman v Superman long movie. I think this would be the time. Those 2 Avengers movies. Yeah. That way you can tell everything that you want to tell. But they've already laid the foundation so perfectly. I hate how every time we we go on the show, we bash DC, but then talk about how good Marvel is. I really hate bashing DC.
We didn't bash DC. We gave them credit for their we always give them credit for the CW shows because you see how we gush over Flash. And we just talked about how they did with Grant Gustin. And we also said their DC animated movies are fantastic.
Okay.
So we did say that. And and I can go through their whole DC animated movie list.
And they were all pretty good.
And just put which ones was Yeah. And most of the time it's always gods and monsters.
Yeah. Okay. I see your point. But sometimes that's just how it comes off.
That's how it may come off. But I'm going to be here and let you know. I'm going to run the checks and balances and let you know that we don't bash. We are trying to be objective and at least tell it like it is.
I know, because I know we probably seem like Marvel fanboys, but they do right by their characters in their movies.
Yeah, because here you go, prime example. For me, it's crazy, but when I can buy comics, I'm always buying DC.
That is true. That is true.
So that should let you know.
The only Marvel comics I really buy is the Miles Morales Spider-Man.
There you go. I'm about to say, for me, it's anything Spider-Man because I will just I'm in love with Spider-Gwen. That costume is freaking amazing.
Yeah. Here we go, gushing over Marvel some more.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm playing.
And I will gush over any chick. This is why I want to go to the New York City Comic Con because I swear if I got to take a picture with any chick who's going to be in a Spider-Gwen costume.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some pretty good ones, too.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, that's like comic accurate. It's perfect.
And I'm going to be taking pictures.
But yeah,
putting it out there.
But yeah, so for these next for these next Marvel movies, man, like I'm like stoked. And Guardians of the Galaxy comes out Friday.
Yeah, I'm off Friday, so I'm going. Actually, it's funny. My mom is treating me and Teresa as our, for our anniversary. That's going to be our anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice, man.
Yeah. So when I get home, I'm gonna go order the tickets and whatnot and get our seats reserved.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna see it until Friday. Not Friday, Saturday night. That's when I'm gonna go see it.
I don't know if I had to work Saturday, so.
She has to think. I think I work Friday too. Shit.
Yeah. Well,
fuck.
We'll be ready. We'll probably put up a.
I think we can record next
Sunday,
same time, and then it'll work out right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really another thing with the Infinity. I hope, and this is just the film guy in me.
Yeah.
I hope they do 70 millimeter for the Infinity Wars. I know it's gonna be IMAX, and IMAX is I think 40.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, but 70 millimeter is it would the splash page scene in a 70 millimeter film would be amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about, the splash page.
Oh yeah, I call it the money shot.
I don't want to put money shot in 70 millimeter. Like but have you ever seen a cell? What you call them? An IMAX cell, like a film cell?
Nah.
That thing is like the side, like a big square.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw what a Kodak film joint looked like. That's what a regular film cell looks like. IMAX, like I said, 40 millimeter. I'll pull it up later. I had the film cell from Interstellar.
Yeah.
Lost it, but
it's
huge. You go to the Tuttleman.
Yeah.
And you can actually see the reel. The reel is huge. Like, yeah, I mean,
I haven't seen a movie in a Tuttleman in a long time.
I saw Interstellar, and I think I got vertigo.
I might go see Guardians at the Tuttleman, man.
Is it playing at the Tuttleman?
I will hope so. Could look that up while we segue into something else.
I'll look that up. But I guess we can jump right into well, since we're in Marvel, might as well finish out the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
All right, yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, let's talk about fucking Agents of fucking S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, my God. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is fucking real. Okay?
Christ,
oh, my God.
I told you to try to keep it PG.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I could have put I could have edited it out, but listen, okay? All right, listen. For one, hail Hydra and hail Marvel and hail those producers for doing this stuff, right? So, all right, it goes like this. We've been looking at the framework wrong this entire time. And I had a long conversation with my brother while I watched both episodes with him. And pretty much the end game for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that Ada wants to pull people out of the framework. She wants them to be able to walk out of the framework, meaning she can create life. She is.
So that's what you were saying. Oh, because I was looking at it as a virtual simulation or
that's
something like that.
And that's exactly why when you look at it as a virtual simulation, you're like, well, how is she going to come out a real person if it's a virtual simulation? I don't think that's a virtual simulation she's messing with. I think that's like an alternate dimension or a different reality, but she's doing way more than just a simple computer program. And then it's made more true by the Darkhold. That doesn't explain or matter of fact, go back to the first Thor movie where he say that, magic and science where he come from is one and the same.
Yeah.
I think this is just, to us it would seem like magic. I think this is just like some shit from some technology from a different dimension where, she can create life.
Well, I mean, if it's like that, because remember we at first thought, and this was last November, we thought the Darkhold might have had something to do, because this was us fishing.
Yeah.
We was trying to think maybe it had something to do with Doctor Strange.
That I definitely think it's something Doctor Strange should keep, because apparently that it's like they say that book can kind of like talk to you.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that should be kept in the sanctorum somewhere.
So if that's the case, do you? Now I know it's not going to happen, but it would be if that's the case and that's what it is. It would be pretty awesome if they just dropped this saying that's where we're going to take this the last episode. After they're going to finish and figure out how to defeat it. But I think it'd be awesome if Coulson would be like, yeah, we got to go take this to New York.
Oh my goodness! There's somebody I heard would actually like to handle with this.
Yeah, I think he can. I think I know the guy who can keep. Who can keep this in check.
Dude, this is scary. Okay, because if she pulls Fitz out of the framework, that's going to be a completely different person than the Fitz that we know.
So when they say, what I'm thinking when they say you pull somebody out of the framework, maybe they're bringing that consciousness. So I'm still saying function.
No, finish the statement. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Doc.
Because it's not like putting a different conscious into that body because Ada wants to become human. Her consciousness being put into a mechanical body wouldn't make her human.
I get what you're saying, but I think we'll have to see another episode because I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, my hypothesis, I think, and they would just put Fitz's consciousness from the freaking Darkhold world to, because they're still strapped to those machines.
True. But I mean, but remember, she's built another machine. What would the other machine be for?
Stand them up and put them all in there. Maybe she's going to make another Human Torch. I don't know.
Segue into Fantastic Four.
No, I mean, you remember there's another Human Torch.
Yeah, he was in the first Captain America movie, right? Yeah.
So
they showed him real
maybe
quick.
we're going to make him. I don't know.
That'd be all right.
He was an android.
Yeah. But I mean, pretty much she wants to be a real person. Now the question is like just like what you were saying, like is she going to put the consciousness into bodies, or like I said, is she building something so that they can actually come out of the framework? Now, just because this was something built with the Darkhold, I think they can come out. But then she could also say, "I'm going to take Agent May's body," if she wanted to. Maybe they're going to do something like that, and it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But then, like, what I thought was really weird, and this is why I was like, this really can't be a computer program. It's because if this is a computer simulation, like virtual reality, some weird shit like that, and you kill me in that, why do I die in real life? Because that's why I said RIP to Jason O'Mara. It's really RIP to Director Mace. He died in the framework, and he's dead in real life. He's gone,
it's the
unfortunately.
Matrix. You don't remember in the Matrix?
Well, yeah, I remember the Matrix, but that was on some other shit, too.
I'm just saying, though, their consciousness was put into a virtual simulation, and when you died there, you died.
True. Nah, I see where you're getting with that. That's why I said, like, but I don't know. Like, she wants to be human. So, I mean, does she want to be human and look like herself, or does she want to be human and be put into somebody else's body? And, like, also in the Matrix, they didn't need another program, like another machine to do it. Like, all they had to do was, like, find a telephone and they jack out. And that was it. But this is, I don't know, this just seems weird because I'm like, because, like, this is, like, the question everybody's wondering. Is this how they're going to bring Grant Ward back?
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Me
personally, that's why I'm looking forward to next week's.
Yeah, I need to see this.
But it's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it's so many questions.
Exactly.
There's so many questions that they have to answer because this shit can be like a game changer. This could be like devastating. Like we could lose Fitz for good.
Yeah.
If they decide to kill off the good Fitz and then bring him out of the framework, and now he's evil. Like, I mean, you could set up and have Ada and him be a villain for like the next season or something like that.
Yeah. But don't change Ada. You saying put her in a different body? Don't do that. Mallory Jansen is. I tell you that she has the most perfect bone structure out. And the thing is, I'm looking at her like I'm concentrating. I'm paying attention to the story, the plot line, but I'm just looking like, jeez. I said to myself like, one thing I said like, whoever does her makeup, or is that really her bone structure?
Yeah.
It's freaking amazing. I actually got like 2 likes on Twitter when I posted it. So like, I say I have to say it. You gotta give credit when credit's due.
Yeah.
Like I started watching Gallivant because she was on that at first, and like, yo.
Yeah, well.
But we'll see next week.
We will.
Next week. Next episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Hydra.
Yeah. Agents of Hydra, as they call it. But yeah, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see where they're gonna go with this. And I'm hoping, like you said, like they do keep Mallory Jansen, and they actually are going to just like open a portal and walk out of the framework. But once again, that's going to be some scary shit.
We want to see what happens, man. Yeah, because it's weird.
It is weird because like I said, when I was watching it, and like they said that she wants to be real, I was looking at my brother. I was like, this is a computer program.
Be a real boy.
I was like, she's not going to. And then he looked at me and was like, well, if it's just a computer program, how did Director Mace die? And I'm just like.
Well, we'll find out next week.
I know. That's what I'm saying. These are all just questions and theories.
Yeah.
Nothing is concrete. It's not saying that that's what's really going to happen. But those are the questions that they proposed at the end of the episode, even though they didn't outright say them. But that's what's left. It's like, how is this going to work? Pretty much.
Yeah. You got 2 weeks left, right?
Yeah. And I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. That was episode 20.
Oh, this one here?
I think this was.
Oh, all right. Yeah. And then Daisy got her powers back too. That's another weird thing. Like, even in the framework, she's an Inhuman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you would think that she would change that. So when she came in, that Daisy wouldn't be an Inhuman, but Daisy has an Inhuman trait in or out of the framework.
But I'm thinking, again, it was like one of those things how can I say it? I'm guessing, when she formed the framework, or even, what's the dude name? What's his last name?
Which one?
The one that Fitz was working with, the guy who...
Ratcliffe.
Yeah. When he started, when he formed the framework, remember he was initially trying to make it something that they were happy with. So they couldn't tell that that something was askew.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't think he would think of going that deep into it with saying, hey, we're going to just, with this, change her trait, but we're going to make it so she's not an Inhuman. She's with Grant. She, everything is happy for her.
Yeah.
I think it was Ada who just went wonky and said, "Hey, this is going to be Hydra, and I'm going to be,
they based the framework off of May. That's how they started that. Because you remember May was like stuck in it. Yeah.
But they were saying that again. It was one of those things where he was saying it's something that would enter. She wouldn't realize that it's different.
Yeah.
It was something that caters to their personality.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you see, Mac has his daughter.
Yeah.
Coulson, I guess he was never in S.H.I.E.L.D. and he has a regular life.
Yeah, it's just a regular guy, Joe.
So that's why I say I think they set it up where they got everything they wanted. Hey, like what would my life be like if I went left instead of right, or I didn't join S.H.I.E.L.D. That's why I think the framework, and that's how I think that was the groundwork of the framework. I couldn't think of anything else.
Maybe you can see the face I just gave.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah.
But
well,
I mean, like I said, we got 2-3 weeks left.
Yeah, all our questions will be answered in time.
Hopefully.
I'm really hoping for them walking out of the framework, not just because that's the theory I like, but we could get people back this way. And I'm not talking about war. I'm talking about triplet shit.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like bring triplet back.
Still trying to get there.
The whole time I was watching it, I was like, y'all, whoa, come on, Jim. And I'm like, it's a computer program.
She was still like looking like she still had something for him.
I mean, and look, that was never explored because he died.
I'm saying like, yo.
Hey, look, man. What if that's how they break her and Fitz up? Fitz come out the framework evil. They bring triplet back, and
yeah, because that was the first joint I was hurt when he died.
But yeah. So I mean, I guess you can lead the conversation for Supergirl here because I didn't watch it.
Honestly, though, I don't even remember what happened. It was that uneventful. I was more so. For me, the big part was Jeez, what the heck happened?
I don't know. I think somebody got kidnapped. Her sister got kidnapped, right?
No, it was this dude who had like nanites. Like he he injected his body with nanites that was supposed to like heal him.
Wait,
himself.
they still doing one-off episodes?
Yeah, it was one off.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And like the nanites would go off in a swarm, and a chick, his assistant was controlling him. And it was only thing that was more. It was more interesting. It was more Kara's story was more interesting than what Supergirl was doing.
Yeah.
I always liked the relationship that she had with the boy. What's the editor name?
Oh, what? Olsen?
No.
Oh, what, the mean guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she got fired.
But she got the job back. Like I said,
what's the point of firing her if she's just gonna get a job back the next episode?
Because she apologized. Admitted she was wrong, and then she still did good work. She showed real journalistic instincts of staying with the story, even though two of the people she interviewed got killed in front of her.
Yeah, didn't just suspend her. Shit. Come on. Stuff.
I'm giving you the push. It was all a test. But that's honestly that was the most. That's all I took away from the episode.
Skip it. We'll talk about it next week.
I'll just watch it. I just watch it because it's a part of the podcast, but still, it's becoming a chore.
Exactly.
I've never saw a show go off the rails after it took a break.
Yo, that show just it saw a fork in the road and drove straight.
Okay, Jay-Z.
You remembered that? Oh man, funny. So I guess we can talk about Flash next.
That was a good episode.
Oh man, a once and future Flash, man. That episode was so good. Just say that suit. I want him to wear that suit. But other than that suit, my one thing. This is the funny thing here. How did Caitlin escape? Barry's the fastest man alive. Like, he couldn't run out that door faster than, because he phased to that ice pretty quick. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Maybe she put ice on the ground. He busted.
You imagine sliding around the speed of light? I can't stop you. Yo, he'd just be rolling like, it'd be like a lightning bolt, but he'd be rolling on the ground.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. I don't know.
That's just too funny.
It's amazing that Danielle Pennebaker is better as Caitlin Snow than she is. I mean, as Killer Frost than she is just regular Caitlin Snow.
Caitlin Snow, she's just a character. Killer Frost, she has depth.
Yeah, it's like, because again, like you said, her character has layers, and I don't know. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was super badass that they went like, oh, why can't you vibe no more? Then it went to it, and she shattered his hands. She shattered Cisco's hands. I was like, whoa! I did not see that one coming. He looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger in T2. He ripped the skin off.
That boy was like, yeah, she took my hands. And I was like, damn, that's smart.
What I'm gonna do with my legs, Charlie Murphy?
He just beat my legs.
But I mean, again, my favorite part of the Flash is, and I guess always will be, the relationship of Barry and his pop,
Joe West.
Joe.
It's time for you to leave, Barry. I'm like, damn, you're not going to turn around and look at him?
It's not even that. I'm talking about just the whole, when he got back, he gave Joe a hug, like, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love you. Like, all right, dude, what the hell wrong with you? And it's one of those things Joe knows, and he's always going to be there. It's just like, when I'm like, what the hell did you see, dog? Like, dang, it was that bad?
Yeah, so in the once and future Flash, Barry runs to February 3rd, 2024, and is confronted by Top and Mirror Master.
That's a Friday, too, man.
Yeah.
I did the math. I Google searched it.
Okay.
I thought, oh, snap, is it a Tuesday? I'm sorry.
Ah, damn, that would have been good if it was a Tuesday. But, so he runs forward and hopes to get the answer, who is Savitar from the future Barry Allen. Sadly, the future Barry Allen does not know. In this future, as he says, Cisco lost his hands to Killer Frost. Wally had his spine shattered by Savitar, and apparently when he confronted Savitar, he seen something that shocked him. And I mean, me personally, I think he just beat his ass and broke his spine, and that's why he don't want to talk. But I won't want to talk after that either. I was a speedster, and now I'm not a speedster because my spine's broken. But and Team Flash is disbanded. Yep, that was it.
I'm just saying, you just think he says he saw something that shocked him. I don't know. Maybe it's not Ronnie Raymond now.
That's what everybody's thinking. Everybody is like, if he's seen who Savitar was, who would shock him more than Barry Allen?
Yeah.
And I'm like, true. But how would that work since Barry Allen was there?
But can't you do other, what do you call it? Can't he do, like, was it another time, another dimension? I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, you said, like, everybody says Barry is the Speed Force.
True.
So, your own worst enemy would be yourself? I don't know. Maybe all this time travel you created,
So
or Savitar's a Horcrux.
So here's the thing that got me, right? Is Caitlin Snow found out who Savitar was at the end of the last episode. And as soon as he stepped out of the suit, right? She said, "I'll do whatever you want." That's what led everyone to believe that it was Ronnie Raymond.
Yeah.
Also because Ronnie Raymond was on the set filming more of The Flash, but we haven't seen it yet. Not to say that the next episode might not be that, but the next episode is about Savitar. And he said, "I know exactly who you are." Even if it was, see, the thing is, it's like, he said that you were there when I was created. And then he asked Barry, "So I created you?" And Savitar said, "No." But Barry Allen kind of did create himself. Sort of. So I'm like, how would that work? This is the thing, like, it's so, because I'm not saying it's not Barry Allen. And I'm not saying it's not Ronnie Raymond. I'm saying those are the two likely people. Because it being Barry would shock the shit out of Wally, I think it would. Because if we've been fighting this guy for, 7 years? And then come to find out it was a version of Barry Allen? Hell yeah.
Yeah, or it could be Jesse. I don't know, that's a third option.
Yeah, because if Wally found out who he was, now that's another thing too. They said Wally saw something that shocked him, but they never said that he found out who Savitar was. And that's another thing, because everybody's like, well, he doesn't know who Ronnie Raymond is. And I was like, exactly, because Ronnie Raymond died at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's right.
That's the only reason I'm saying maybe it's not Ronnie Raymond.
And that's why I was like, that's right. Maybe it's not Ronnie Raymond, because what if that is what shocked him, is who he saw in the suit? Who does Wally know that it could be other than, unless it's Joe?
That's what I said. It's either like Jesse or another Barry.
But then the other piece of the puzzle that people don't, that like they just leave out, is that if it's not Ronnie Raymond, who else would Caitlin just trust like that? Because it ain't, I mean, like, people say Barry, and I was like, well, why would she trust this Barry and not that Barry? And I mean, it's not like she said, all right, I'm listening. As soon as he kind of came out the suit, she's like, I'll do whatever you want. Like that. And
I understand.
But I'm just putting an argument up for both. But this is why I'm like, I'm stuck between, is it Flash? Is it Ronnie? I mean, that's why I'm stuck between the two. I don't know. You guys can decide with that evidence, or maybe you think it's someone else.
Yeah, please elaborate. Maybe give your theory.
Yeah, but those are my two picks.
I don't know. Well, we'll find out again next week.
Yeah, because next week he said, "I know exactly who you are," and as somebody who knows the team's strengths and weaknesses, Ronnie would know that. He knows the team. He doesn't know Wally, of course. He just doesn't know Wally. He knows everyone else. Caitlin, a version of Harrison Wells,
yeah,
Cisco,
but
Firestorm.
But
I mean,
Cisco didn't have his powers.
He did. He could vibe. That's how he found out who Reverse Flash was. He vibed it. That was season 1.
All right. Well, maybe I don't know, because I think if you a 2-year difference of not seeing somebody and they have powers.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really say you know their strengths and weaknesses, because
true.
Barry couldn't do the shit he does now in season 1. Neither could Cisco. Cisco can vibe, but he wasn't jumping.
It was on accident. He couldn't travel dimensions. Yeah, no, I get your point.
You get what I'm saying? So
who else?
It's got to be Barry then. Maybe there's another Barry.
They could easily explain another Barry. It could be a time remnant. That's who the Legends were fighting pretty much on Legends Tomorrow. We're fighting a reverse Flash time remnant.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I called him a Horcrux.
Yeah.
We'll find out. What else is there? Arrow.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch Arrow either, so I'm
Arrow was it was more so about another one of those episodes trying to build up to the big showdown at the end.
Yeah,
they're trying to figure out how they're going to track Chase.
Yeah,
and it's like the episode revolved around Helix and Felicity, and Felicity's kind of like taking a turn to the dark side. Like they had to try to get this guy. They set up something with Argus to get this hacker who set up a program where he can detect where somebody is off their heartbeat. So you don't need facial recognition. You just get their heartbeat. He made an algorithm or code. And Argus, is like so shady that Diggle pretty much is about to leave I think he's going to leave his wife now because she was doing some shady shit. Like, you don't have this dude in a legit Argus prison. No, it's some off-site black, off black market site.
Shit.
Nah, this dude was in a container in a warehouse that nobody knew about. It was off the books. Like, you got to the point where Felicity and the chick was going to go get him. And they like, Felicity got the vans like, this isn't Argus. This ain't an Argus site. Yeah, this ain't the site that's on their books. This is not, all this is really blacklisted, black op shit.
Oh, so I see what they're doing there. They're making Argus seem shady, but who Felicity is working for is shady. So now it's kind of like Felicity's like, well, I'd rather be with these guys, and then
And what was happening was Whatchacall didn't even dress up in a suit this episode. Oliver wasn't in a suit. He was straight up mask and gun. That was weird.
He did that one episode prior.
It was just weird. It's still weird. Like, he had a mask and like a straight handgun. Like, hey, like, dude, did you go back to like pre-year 1? What is this?
My man went back to the island.
Right? But so Oliver and the Team Arrow. That's another weird thing. You still got Team Arrow, but Oliver's dressed up in regular clothes.
But Mr. Terrific and
yeah,
Mad Dog and all them are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's weird. But anyway, you had them, and they was getting the dude that they, Helix was getting the guy that they was trying to, that they wanted to get who wrote this code. They got him, and they put him in a van, and Oliver's about to shoot him. But Felicity stepped in front, was like, you're going to have to shoot me. And I was like, you really going to do, like, what these people are. This is, like, some legit shit. Because they was going to process, they were basically saying that she's, Oliver, like, I can't trust you. You're doing some real, you're selling your soul to catch this guy. Basically doing everything Oliver would normally do.
Yeah.
Do some shady shit for the ends justify the means, but Oliver don't want to let her do it.
Yeah, because, look where that left Oliver.
I get what you're saying, but again, you can't protect people from themselves. And you gotta let her do her. Like, that's what she was saying. And, they got away. She went back to where Helix was. They bonked out. Literally was like, it was one of those jumps where we getting all the equipment. It was just like chairs and
So she went back and was nothing there.
Nothing. Just chairs, paper, and a screen. And the chick popped up like, yeah, we're gonna have to cut ties with you. Like, we appreciate it, but your affiliation with Team Arrow is a little, it's a
conflict of interest.
Yeah,
I guess. I can see how that is.
Liability. But our gratitude, we still respect what you did, and it was a pleasure working with you. But I can't remember the dude's name that they was gonna get. But like, yeah, he wrote up this code for you. It's right there. You know, it's right there on the counter. So, good luck, basically.
Damn.
But we can't fuck with you. Excuse me. Can't mess with you. So she goes back to the Arrow Lair or the
Arrow Cave.
The Arrow Cave. The Arrowhead. That's what we're gonna call it.
The Arrowhead.
But she went back there and started to boot up everything, and you know, her and Oliver had that whole, you know, their whole issue.
Felicity, let me talk to you.
Yeah, but
did she start crying?
I don't remember. I don't think
she always
so.
cries.
No, I don't think so. She was more so.
She cries a lot.
She's emotional.
I know. Come on.
But you know, and then the side issue. You know, the side arc was going on with Mad Dog and getting his daughter back.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. It touched home a little bit. I'm like, and especially giving Paul Blackthorne's character was pushing it.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up. It's a good little arc there.
Yeah, he's like, you know, trust me. Like, I did it because your daughter do deserve to be with her father, but it's also coming from a father. You have to be with your daughter.
Yeah.
You deserve to be with your daughter. You know, he lost 2 kids. He lost 2 daughters. So it's like, yo, dude.
Got one back though.
You got one back, but
even
still,
though she's traveling through time. Yeah. But he still had to suffer through her loss, and she was gone for a long time.
Exactly. So it's like, all right. And they did, and that's what they did. Like when they left the office, they're like, all right, let's go get a club soda. And the camera keyed in on the picture of him and what's her name, Laurel.
Yeah. Aw.
So like, I get what you're doing there, but I liked the episode. It was, you know, again, you see what they're setting up for the big bad, the big showdown at the end, which I think it may be entertaining. I think, like, since they didn't show the guy who they rescued, they didn't really show his face.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking there may be something there that might come up later, which should be fun.
Yeah, they said that this season was going to end differently than other seasons. So
yeah, so we'll see, because we still don't know who his dad is, right?
Nope.
So
we don't know
what
who.
if the dude who wrote the code is his dad?
Ooh, shit, that'd be good. Crap.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that would definitely be good.
But you know, we're getting down to the point where everything got to wrap up. I don't think the writers at Supergirl got the memo, but we're supposed to wrap things up.
I don't think they were paying attention to how many episodes they have left.
Like, oh crap, we only got 2 left. Oh man, we're gonna start this one out with a fight scene.
We're gonna write this episode in, and then she's gonna fight that Monel's mom, and that's the end.
Yep.
And I'm like, no villain development, whatever. Never mind. Let me not even get it. We already talked about Supergirl.
Yep. Well, that was it. That was it with the Arrow.
Yeah, I gotta watch them.
Yes, please do. But for I guess the next 10 minutes, we have a gaming corner with Rel.
Yeah. I probably won't be 10 minutes, but we'll see.
You know, the video game rundown. Like I said, we much rather have that be at the end, so you could just have the floor, if you will.
Yeah.
So cue the transition music. Right. But yes, please.
All right. So anyway, first up, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. They released a trailer.
I did not watch it.
Yeah, well, you didn't miss much. Just know that the main bad guy is Sigma. He's a villain from Mega Man. And Ultron. They fused to make Ultron Sigma, the most generic sounding bad guy name you could have put together. But yeah, they did that. It looks like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. There's that.
I'll probably get Injustice.
Yeah, I'd much rather play Injustice. Yeah, sorry, Marvel.
See, we don't bash Marvel. Yeah. We don't bash DC. We give it credit when credit's due.
Yeah, Injustice looks fucking... Did you see Darkseid's gameplay?
No. I've been trying to stay away from it.
He shoots the Omega beams.
Yo, when does it come out?
16th of May. He shoots the fucking Omega beams.
Do I want to?
Oh my god, that shit.
Are you getting it?
Yeah, I gotta get it.
Are you gonna reserve it? Because isn't it? Didn't they say it's like the way you can play with Darkseid immediately?
Yeah, I guess I'll reserve it.
I've never dropped actually. Like I've never got a fighting game like the first time. It came
his
out,
Omega Beam. Yo, he shot the Omega Beam. The Wonder Woman put her shield out and was blocking it. So he turned around and shot him off screen, and it came from the other side of the screen and hit her in the back.
Jeez,
yo, I was like, bruh. I mean, forget that. The Flash can hit you with yourself. Oh, it's amazing.
So these are all trailers, gameplay trailers?
Yeah.
I guess I know what I'll be doing when I go home.
It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, Marvel's Capcom Infinite, I don't know. For some reason, I'm not, like, excited about it. Like, for 3 and 2, like, I was, like, super excited for both of those. And, like, for this one, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, well, the last one I played was, I don't know, maybe 2?
Yeah, you didn't play 3?
I don't really play fighting games.
Yeah, I only play certain ones.
But I did have fun with the story and gameplay of the first Injustice.
Yeah, I love the story.
Which is why I'm like, yo, I might get it.
Yeah.
Like I still have the gold version on my PS4 now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Shit. I thought the gold version came out for Xbox One. Apparently it didn't.
Oh wow. Well, what you gonna give it away for free?
PS Plus?
Yeah.
Ah.
And apparently this was like over a year ago.
Oh yeah.
And I still was able to go back and download it. So I was like, yo, that's freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, good shit. But yeah, like I'm not excited about it. Got some confirmed characters. I haven't seen anybody where I'm like jumping for joy about. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like when I seen Darkseid and Brainiac, and they brought back the Joker for Injustice, I was excited to see those guys. And for the rest, I'm just like meh.
Well, what for this one?
Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm hype. Again, there's a Blue Beetle.
And it's Jaime Reyes.
Yes. So I'm hype about that. But then also what's fun is like the alternate costumes.
Oh yeah.
Remember on the first Injustice, you actually got Zod from the movie.
Yeah.
And then
you had Green Arrow from Arrow on the CW.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
He even changed his voice too.
Stephen Amell even did the voice.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
So that's what I'm saying. That's one of the things to look forward to. But in this cast is bigger than last year's.
Oh my God, they just kept thinking it's fucking Swamp Thing.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
but Swamp Thing's about the same as having Solomon Grundy. It seems like.
Yeah, and they got Swamp Thing, Bane, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Joker, Brainiac, Darkseid, Batman, Supergirl, Flash, Superman. I mean, it's so many people on this damn thing.
Yeah.
They just kept. I was like, every week they would put out a new character. I'm like, how many more characters do you have?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you unveiled 16 characters to start with. I was like, that's enough.
But not even that. And they, like when you look on the when you go online and like they got the tiers, you got the regular gold version or whatever, and the plus. They say like, you got access to 7 characters when they come out, when they're made available. So I'm like, you're still telling me there's like 7 DLC characters that you're going to release?
Oh yeah, after. All these guys are on the disc.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So who else? Are we going to get? Are we going to get Speedy?
I don't know. And like the Robin they have, I think that's Damian Wayne.
Yeah,
like an older version. No, that's so cool.
Well, what you call him? Remember he was Damian in the first one. Remember we got Nightwing in the red uniform.
Yeah,
that
but
was Damian.
I thought the one that you could play was Dick, and then the one in the story was Damian.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Even if you carry it over, though, it's still like
yeah. Because it's like if you change his outfit, it would be
It's
Damian Wayne Nightwing. Yeah, but yeah, I thought that's badass, man.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing I would like to play with a Beast Boy.
Oh yeah,
that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Or I don't know, Starfire.
Yeah, I mean there are still characters you can put, but it's just like, damn, like who are you gonna put in here?
Funny character everybody be hype about would be Constantine.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I mean, it's
magic. He cast a spell for a book. Like that's how he cast a spell. That would be pretty dope.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually they'll be releasing stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm still on the fence about which version to get.
I know.
I want to get a fighting game, but
I want to get the $100 version just so I can get the DLC content too.
Yeah,
but
I think that's the only way you can get Darkseid.
Well, you got to Oh, you mean other than pre-ordering?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably have to pay for Darkseid, but I guarantee it'll be like one of those Goldberg situations where it's not day of release.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta have to wait.
and I don't know. It seems like who's this? NetherRealms who does this?
Oh yeah, same people.
It seems
do
like
Mortal
their
Kombat.
games are easier to pick up and play.
Yeah,
Than.
but they get really deep though too, which I like about that too. It's like a game for like newcomers or like novice, and then you can get like hardcore players. Like Mortal Kombat is in like all the fighting tournaments. Mortal Kombat 10,
yeah.
all the fighting tournaments, man. Like it's amazing. Like they really like took that like changing your fighting style and like just ran away with it.
No, I get that,
You
but
know?
it seems like with that I don't know. It seems like with me, I'm able to pick up and play Injustice better than I am with, say, a Tekken or a Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. Especially Street Fighter's like that's not novice friendly at all.
That's what I'm saying. So, and I know I can get hours out of it because I think the storyline changes a bit with each character you play with.
Yeah. They kind of like I know the first one jumped around.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool because you seen like the game from like different people's perspectives, and I thought that was pretty dope.
But I'm waiting for that. I want to get it if financially is feasible. I may get it. You know, it just might be one of the joints. I just get the $60 joint and come back and get the season pass.
Because you know the characters aren't going to be out just yet.
Yeah.
So let's see. There's a rumor floating around of an SNES Classic console that you know that's going to come out that no one will be able to pick up because they just won't have them. This is a great idea. Like, I wanted an NES Classic, couldn't get one. They discontinued it. I'm just not going to search for one because it's just not meant for me to have it. It fucking blows. But now they're coming out with an SNES Classic, and I'm like, look, man, as soon as you put Virtual Console on Switch, I'll just get all my stuff there. It's too much work trying to get one of these things. Like, it's just too much.
Nostalgia isn't all that for me.
Yeah, like you sent GameStop six day of 6. That's all they had to sell. I'm like, are you kidding me? Well, what did Walmart have? 20? Like, come on, guy. If you sent GameStop 6 and Walmart 20, you already know they're gonna sell at the exact same time. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. They're creating a market. It's like Trump said, they're money manipulators. Yeah,
they say that they're not doing that. I'm like, then what are you doing? Like, how hard is it to make the manufacture an NES Classic? That's my question. How hard is it? Like, it's an emulator.
Yeah.
And like, it's so simplistic. It only runs Nintendo games. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I mean, these things are $60 a piece. So how much does it cost to make them? $20? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And then like, it's not like it's not a market for them. People want it. So when you come on this SNES Classic, I think the best thing to do is like use pre-orders. If you say that you misjudge what the public wants, then use the pre-order system. That's why it was started. So developers knew and publishers knew how much of a product to put out based off of their pre-orders. Do that. You didn't offer, only one store I knew of around here offered a pre-order for the NES Classic, and that was Target. That was it. But I mean, like, the nation's largest retailer of games, GameStop, couldn't offer pre-orders on it. Doesn't make any sense.
It's still difficult to get a Switch?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's still difficult to get a Switch, and that's the sucky thing. I took the Switch to my mom's house, and my brother was there, and I was like, "Hey, you want to play some Mario Kart?" And he was like, "I guess." And he was like, "But how am I supposed to play?" I undocked the controllers, put on a little the additional rails to make the buttons a little higher, put the kickstand up, set the Switch down. We started playing, and after we were done, he was like, "Damn, that's fucking cool, man." And I was like, "Yep, too bad you can't buy one." And I, packed everything up and got ready to leave. Got ready to leave.
Dickish.
Nah.
I understand the point.
I'm not doing that to spite him. Like
that was kind of
like it's fucking. It's not like he can't afford one.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He doesn't have it because he can't. If he wanted to go get one right now, based off of what we just did, he can't find it, and that's not good. Like, you have a high demand for this stuff, and you're just like, well, we'll get them out when we get them out. But like, people want them.
That was. It's funny you said it. That's how my brother got into PlayStation 2 when that came out.
Yeah,
I was playing Grand Theft Auto. It was one day I remember I didn't have school. Was playing Grand Theft Auto 3. Going crazy. Remember you just got Grand Theft Auto and you just going spree.
Yeah, you just run around.
So I'm just running around, blowing stuff up. And my brother came in my room like, "What the heck is this?" I'm like, "It was the PS2." A word? What's this, Grand Theft? Oh, word? Okay, he's sitting there. I lie to you not. That was like 3:00. He said, "All right, then I'm about to run out." He had to go get his lady, whatever. Bull came back 7:00, 8:00. Had a Toys R Us bag with his own PS2 and Madden. It was like, "Yo, we just gonna have to switch back and forth with the games."
Hey, less money out my pocket.
I like bet. And it's funny, like you said, your brother couldn't do that. And that's what sucks about the whole thing. Like, yo, you should be able to just
to go pick one up. Like, hey, Nintendo, like, I know no one from Nintendo's ever gonna listen to this podcast. I just sold a fucking Switch for you. Yeah. But guess what? He can't fucking buy it. Dude, come on.
And that's like exactly like if I wanted to go on my way out of here, go pick up a Xbox One at Target, I can do that.
Exactly.
I couldn't do that with a Switch.
Nope.
And it sucks.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, I want people to buy it because I want it to be successful. But, like, if you guys don't put it out there, no matter what IGN does, no matter what GameSpot does, no matter what GameStop does, no matter what Kotaku, no matter what anybody said, like, there was an article on Forbes. Guy took the Switch out to a bar by himself and actually got people to come over, random people, and play Mario Kart with him. And they all enjoyed it. And at the end of his article, it said, well, it sucks that people can't just go out and buy this. Because people, they like it. But they can't find it.
I know if I had one right now, that's what I'd be doing at jury duty tomorrow.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a great idea, but just like the NES console, which should have been found at every freaking Sharper Image and Target or whatever, like, so should this.
Like Trump steaks.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let me get out of that because, nothing's ever going to change. I might as well just hit this, too. They have Nintendo put out a 2DS. It was
I'm actually going
hideous,
get that.
But now they put out an updated model, a new 2DS XL. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
$150.
This is the first time me waiting out paid
off. Dude.
I waited that. Because remember, I was saying this, last year? Like, the end of last year. I'm like, yo, I might get one. You're like, no, you can wait for this. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hold off.
Dude.
Finally got it. Yeah.
I have the 3DS XL. The 2DS XL looks better than my 3DS XL and does everything that mine does minus the 3D. And I'm okay with that because I don't use the 3D anyway.
Exactly.
And I put on, when we were tagged in that on Facebook, remember I put, I wish I had known because I would have bought this over my 3DS. And they said that they promise. This is what Reggie Fils-Aimé said, that we won't have these issues with the 2DS. Because I know many people anyway they're trying to get a 3DS now, but they have a model of the 3DS. It's not the XL, it's a smaller model. You can't find it anywhere. You're just like, why? The last time I seen that, it came bundled with Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Jeez Louise.
Yes, exactly. That was the beginning or the end of December 2015, I think, and this is when they came out. That's the last time I saw one. And then they came out with the Pokemon 20th Anniversary Edition. But once again, if you didn't pre-order, you wasn't getting it. But other than that, they were just stock white consoles with faceplates that you could put on. But why can't I buy it? Anyway, 2DS comes out July 28th, 2017. Oh,
that's my son's birthday. I'm gonna get it, but he ain't
get it. Hey, look, man, it's $150. It's cost effective. It looks better than the 3DS in my opinion.
Yeah, I understand. It's just I might get it and we just have to share it.
Why not?
my birthday 2 weeks before his. There you go.
Yeah, well, why not? He'll probably still favor the iPad and Minecraft, over the 2DS. So Halo 6, they spoke a little bit about Halo 6. They said it's going to have split screen multiplayer and it's going to focus on Master Chief. I don't know. Of course, you didn't play Halo 5.
I stopped at 3. So.
3. 4 was pretty good.
It was just
yeah, I know. Yeah,
fell out of the Xbox by then.
Yeah, but 4 was pretty good. But Halo 5 was pretty bad. The campaign, the multiplayer was fantastic. Best first-person shooter multiplayer experience in my opinion. But the story was kind of weird because it focused. They said they built it up for this whole Spartan Locke versus Master Chief because Master Chief was going rogue, and it didn't happen. It was kind of like Batman v Superman, where you thought the end of the movie would be a climactic fight between Batman and Superman, and it wasn't. It did the same thing. They saw each other one time. Master Chief got away. The second time they saw each other, Spartan Locke's like, no, we're on teams now. Let's do this. And I'm like, oh, wow. Well, that was quick without much convincing. But they said that the next one is going to focus a bit on Master Chief. A funny note is that Mike Coulter is Spartan Locke, right?
Okay.
But he doesn't voice Spartan Locke in the game because he left to go do Luke Cage. Oh, look. Man, got him.
Look.
Oh, funny as hell. And last thing, Telltale's Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. You played that.
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy episode 1?
It was fun. It was I got about probably 3 hours.
Yeah, that's not bad for $5.
You didn't play it yet?
I did not.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And all the episode titles are titles of songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
So, like, I think one episode is like More Than a Feeling or something like that, or
yeah.
There is like it really captures the feeling of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's like a part of the James Gunn universe, but then it's still his own story.
Okay, so I guess it's just like it took that base and then made its own. Okay.
Yeah. But it's pretty good. For, like you said, for $5, basically.
Yeah, 3 hours of gameplay. It's not bad.
Yeah. So, I was thinking about going back and playing it again, but life happens.
Yeah. Well, that is not just about. That is everything.
And that's it for Rail Corner, the gaming corner with Rail.
Yep, that's it, man.
All right, pop the quarter in the coin slot, and we all done.
What?
Oh man, look, we're working on it.
What's in here, sucker? What's in here, Jack? He like a piece of cheese without the corners. In other words, you ain't never gonna be a slice.
All right, but that'll do it for this episode of Lucky Number 13. The Fanboy Lair podcast is Najee signing off. Rel, the plugs.
The plugs. You can catch every episode on YouTube or on our website, thefanboylair.wordpress.com. Please, man, I don't say this because I'm not the type of person to beg, but like, share, and subscribe.
I mean, dude, if we're doing this, you might as well.
I know. There are people listening. Please like it. Put a comment. Say something. Shit. Yeah. I mean, crap, if you don't agree with something we say, like, say something. Yeah. I'll answer. Like, one of us will answer.
One of us will.
We get notifications when people...
I finally got the app on my phone. I'm getting up there.
Yeah, so, like, we know when you guys listen and what you guys think, or we want to know what you guys think about it, so... Please, also, you can catch the latest episode on SoundCloud if you don't like YouTube or if you don't have YouTube Red, don't like commercials, because this runs a bit long, so I'm quite sure there's commercials chopped up in there somewhere. But yeah, that's you'll also like our Facebook page. We put stuff up there from time to time too.
Yes, we're working on it. We're working on it. More content. We getting there. Oh,
just wait for all the Guardian spoilers and stuff. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Next week will be.
That's going to be fun.
Yes.
That's going to be like listening to an Eddie Murphy stand up on Edited.
Yeah, I know. There's this is gonna be no holds barred next week. Just sit there. Just know, like, if you know how they say spoilers, skip to this section. If there's spoilers, don't listen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty much gonna. We'll let you know, and maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it after. Try to chop it up or something. I don't know.
I figure what we could do is we could like just have the episode about the DC Arrow show or
that's what I'm saying,
shows, and then just go straight into Guardians and just unless there's something notable that happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we could chop it up and then we can kind of upload too. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll talk about it after we close this down. But all y'all take it easy, be good, warm feelings and love and all that good stuff. Peace.